All right, Jeffrey. That leads us to the last part of today's episode, and that is selecting our winners here for the Detroit Minnesota game. Of course, this game is being played at 1 o'clock today, so the early window. Uh, Jeffrey, who do you got in this matchup?
It's going to be Detroit. I think it's going to be another one-score game as far as at the end of the game. Didn't expect that with the Dallas game, so I'll take another blowout if possible. But I don't think it's going to happen this time. Minnesota looks like an actual team, so I think it's going to be a one-score game here. And I think we go into Minnesota with kind of rallying around the loss of our defensive end and keep rolling and doing what we're doing.
They go in there and win one for Hutch. I like it. I like it. I am also going to pick Detroit in this game, but I will admit that it is sort of a stacked. It is a stacked thing against them. I know Minnesota's only favored by a point, which is odd for a home team. But when you look at it, they had a whole week to prepare for the Lions coming in here, so that gives them an advantage. Obviously, you have the Hutchinson injury, and the Lions. This will be the first week that they've had a chance to put anything in place to try and reproduce some of that production that he was having. The Vikings have also looked good on the season. They're 5-0 for a reason. So there's a lot in favor of the Vikings in this one, and of course it is a home game too, so it's being played in Minnesota. So there's plenty of reasons to like the Vikings in this one, Jeffrey. But to your point, the Lions offense, I think this is the first time that this Vikings defense has played against an offense of this caliber. It is going to be kind of interesting. The unknown is the Lions defense, how they respond to the injury, how they're able to sort of apply pressure to the quarterback, whether that be through just the interior of the line or by bringing blitzes and different coverage packages and things like that. But I definitely think that, again, you talked about earlier, one of the overall strengths of this team is just the consistency we've had between head coach and our two offense and defensive coordinator being here. The team is in midseason, is trending towards midseason form. We have the consistency of having that leadership in place. I think I think they can get this done. If there's any team that can overcome something like this, I think it is a team like the Lions, a team that is very solid in their identity, in their culture, has belief in what they're doing, and has seen results. Like, it's not just like, we just believe they've believed they can, they've done it. And so I think that helps to it. It's not just like, we think we can do it, so we'll do it. It's not only we think we can do it, but we've walked the walk before. And I think that definitely helps them as they look to try and overcome what is, losing Hutchinson is a big deal. It is a hard thing for them to overcome. And we saw that with the odds for them winning the Super Bowl. I think that's rightfully they're taking a hit. But the first step to proving people wrong is today against this Vikings team. And I think they have a great opportunity to come out here. And, last week, I think they made a pretty good statement against, taking down the Cowboys in the manner in which they did. Here is just another opportunity to really say, not only did we make the Cowboys look like clowns, but we came out here and beat, this is the second time we've beaten an undefeated NFC team this year. And we've come out and really shown that we are the best team in the NFC. We are the top contenders. And so, I've said it before on the show, I'll say it again. One of the big differences between this Lions team and Lions teams when I was growing up is the fact that this Lions team capitalizes on opportunities. They don't, obviously no team is ever going to be 100%, but more often than not, this Detroit Lions team with Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes has found a way to take advantage of the opportunities that they're provided. And this is a great chance for them to come out and really say that we are the flagship team in the NFC this season. Yes, we lost Hutchinson. It sucks, but that doesn't change. We're still on mission. We're on target, and no one's going to stop us, including our rival Vikings. So I think this could be a pretty, like, if this is a win, I think it's a pretty big roaring announcement for the Lions coming out here and sort of staking their claim, not only over the NFC North, but over the NFC in general, saying that we are here.